YouTube, how are you doing? So today I'm gonna do a story about, how cancer, my story with cancer, basically. I'm gonna name it anyway. So it's gonna be fun, I'm doing a lot of story times lately because, it's the only thing I could think of, and my life's been crazy. I never really noticed like this. Maybe I should continue to do my videos like this. I'm not actually sure yet. But I hope I can improve my background, but obviously have my dad's display there, which is very nice to have. I like very big like this as well with all the. So where should we start? So as you all you may know, obviously cancer is a big thing now, and you know. But when I was very little, I think it was in primary, when I had a girlfriend called Phoebe. I think this might be in year 5 or 6 or 4. It could be near 4, I don't know. But she, how I found out was cancer, because she said to me, my granddad has cancer. And I was like, oh. And I said to her, you better not catch it. I don't want you getting that cancer. Because obviously, I was new at the time, it was like kind of bad. And she's like, oh no, it's not spreadable and it's fine, it's nothing. It's like a flu. And then, obviously, once I've come up to Bridgewater, we found out my dad had his first lot of skin cancer, and that was horrible. And I'm talking horrible. I think it was when I was 10ish. We found out he had cancer, skin cancer, and it was crying my eyes out. A year later, we found out he's defeated it. Yay, he's done it. And then I think it was a couple of months afterwards. He went to Cyprus, topless, and I blame it on the Cyprus, but I don't. A lot of people say it wasn't the Cyprus, but I think it is because he was topless, he was showing off, and then a couple of weeks after this, month after the couple of months after the Cyprus, he was again. Apparently he had a worse cancer called melanoma, which apparently I think that's what he had before anyway, but I don't know. Apparently this one was just fast growing and it was spread really quick. But the thing is, because it was the second time, I thought, yeah, I can defeat this like he did with the last one. There's no difference, thinking it's so big. Um, and then he's had treatments after treatments. He had new treatments. They've experimented. So basically, my dad was a hero because they were experimenting on him. He got bad days, and then they had treatment. I think it was a year into it, we were told that he could die, and that shocked me to find out he could die, and he never did die. And then obviously in last year he had a big treatment again, which killed him off, which killed off the cancer, some of the cancer. But it was so bad side effects that obviously he had so many treatment. He needed this treatment, that. But he died on. We were told no, I can't. I got to say the sad part. We were told that he had a week left on his last week, even though my parents and that knew he had two. My grand knew he had 2 weeks. Was told when he had 2 weeks left, but we were only told a week after the 2 weeks. So she told us he had a week left. But I was very emotional during this week, but I still had to go. I still went to school. I had exams on that. End of year exams, and obviously this was year 9, so these were very important exams. I obviously struggled to do the exams, and I did absolutely amazing apparently in my exams. And even if Dad didn't have this cancer, I really did top marks. I was amazed. That just I had that confidence to carry on. I could have said no, I'm spending the last week with my dad, but he ended up working for 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks. Problem is, the day he died was on 6 o'clock on it's a Friday, and that Friday I was going down my stepmom's to see him for, to go down there for a weekend. I thought, yeah, because he died just before he dies again. Because before we went down there, I was very nervous. He was there, and I didn't know what to say to him. So I thought, yes, second chance. I can do this for the second chance. And then that morning, my gran comes into my room and tells me he passed away, and I was gutted. But at the time she was telling me, I was, just in my pants, and I was saying to gran, "Hurry up, get out!" In my head, I was like, "Get out of my room, get out! I'm naked." In a way, but I wasn't naked. I was still in my pants. But I was, and then when she left, I couldn't stop crying. It was horrible. you know, and then to find out I could go, when I had that second chance to say goodbye, the proper goodbye, he died, and I was like, oh my god. And then obviously during this time, I think it was like I think it was like a couple of months before he died, we found out our gran had lung cancer, so that was a bit annoying. She still does now. It's nearly come up to Dad's anniversary, the 12th of June, which is not that far away. And yesterday I found out that my uncle's partner, the person that she's the only one that makes me feel, I should live. The amount of times I've tried to kill myself, just losing my father was like something that, that strikes me massively. I've stabbed myself. That's the only worse it's got. But she's the only one that makes me, feel it's worth living. She makes me happy. She does when I get upset, she comes upstairs, And this day I found out she had cancer, and I was bawling, and I mean literally bawling with eyeballs. Everyone I basically know has nearly got cancer, and it's so horrible. The best part is my dad has died of it, from a long battle of cancer. I actually hate the word. If you say I have cancer, I will not feel happy. And obviously she's agreed, and she's made a deal with me, so I don't get too upset. If anything happens, she'll tell me first. Because I hate this word. I know it's too much pressure for someone my age. I know you guys don't see this, but every time I'm behind cameras or at no one's around, I will bawl and bawl my eyes out. It's so bad. I'm under so much pressure, and that's why I said on one of my previous vlogs, my sir having a tantrum at me for not doing homework. That homework doesn't really mean anything to my future. The only homework I will do, and I do in my whole spare time, like that, is my art. My art is the most important homework because you get assessed on it. That's how you get your marks. That homework is what you get assessed on. It's not like your maths homework. Oh, it's revision. Wow. Revision. You're not assessed on it. So all my spare time, I will do on my art. But if obviously I have time after my art, I will do it. My other homework. So when Sir was having a go at me for not doing it, and the week he said it, I was ill, so I couldn't even do any homework. He was shouting at me like I was a, piece of poo on the floor. He wasn't trying their best to do it. I was just, so angry with him. And that's the first time ever I have cried so hard in a lesson. And I think Sir feels sorry for me now because I could see it at the end of the lesson. He was saying to me that I would try my best there because he set another one which is due this week, I think, and I haven't had a printout of it. There's so much pressure my maths teacher gives me. So yeah, he said at the end of the lesson, obviously, said, "Sir, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to continue this homework or do the new homework?" He said, "You need to do the new homework." So yeah, and I said to him, like, "I can't do the last one," and he was like, "Yeah, I understand you're in pain. There's a difference." I was like, "That's what I've just been explaining to you, and you just shouted at me, and you just blatantly said it." So I think he felt sorry for me. He understands now, I think. But, he hasn't got the full story. He doesn't know. He only sees me outside like everyone does in school. In school, I'm just a crazy person that's hyper and just a weird person. I try to show them that I have passion and, fashion, and I think some of them know that. But obviously, after these vlogs, you might actually understand something. I've got to get up. My knees hurt now. Where's my beanbag? I have a beanbag down here. Hopefully that will help. Oh, that's better. You can see me now? I might actually continue my vlogs like this. It's really nice. I'm starting to get to a professional. As you see, guys, if you go back to my previous, you see how I've improved. From the start I was like, hi, I'm gonna do this rubbish video about me doing these magic cards, magic moment cards. Just do over there. So now I'm expressing every bit. So, when someone says they have cancer, take it serious and think, I want every moment with you. You are special to me, I love you. You need to, when that word cancer comes up, take it serious. I absolutely hate the cancer. And if I ever got cancer, I would be worried and I would be trying my best. like everyone else would. So if you're a person out there with cancer, you know, you have a massive chance. Like my dad, he would have beat it if he had the strength to carry it on. It was the treatments that killed him, not the cancer. The treatments that made him shattered and give up. So you need to, you know, fight. Be the fighter, not the weakling. You know, and I'm still being a fighter now. I have so much negativity in my body. You know, I just feel like falling. I feel like dying right now. It's so horrible. You know, everything that happens to me, I know the dreadful stuff in the future. But, you know, you need to continue. I have something that's inside me saying, you know, that one little piece that's saying, Brandon, you need to continue, and you're going to continue. It's so, you know, and I hope this YouTube channel reaches out loud. You know, I really want to make my YouTube big, and I want to inspire other people. I have gone through so much, and obviously I've seen other YouTubers and had secret messages with them, and they said like, you know, you need to continue. You know, you need to start a YouTube channel. You can. Ever since my dad's death, I've been able to speak out. You know, I want to write a book, but I'm a very bad handwriter, so I've been hoping that someone else might be able to do that for me soon. But I definitely want to make a film. That's my biggest ever achievement I want to do, is to make a film about my life. It would be the most amazing action, thrill, horror, it would be comedy and everything. My dad was an amazing and hilarious person. So I just want, you know, I want to show people my story. And you know, and it's really annoying when you have such a little YouTube video like this. Oh my god. I've just realized how long this vlog's gone on for. Nearly 11 minutes, wow. So guys, I've got to have to leave it there. You know, see tomorrow's vlog, you know. I hope you feel the same way that you do when you watch me that I do when I see other YouTubers. But obviously I'm very different to other YouTubers. I'm, you know, different style, I use my own time, I use natural light, I don't use all this expensive equipment. So guys, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, and that's my story about cancer, and, you know, you are unique, I am unique, everyone's unique. If we stay together, the future would be wonderful and amazing. So, you know, stand tall and work together. Be seeing you tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.